Welcome to the Signature Kitchen Suite Integrated Refrigerator and Freezer Column installation video. In this video, we'll explain the installation requirements, demonstrate the installation, and show you how to attach custom door panels as well as some adjustments. Before beginning any installation, please read all the safety instructions in the installation manual. Begin by familiarizing yourself with the installation steps and make sure you have all the parts and tools you'll need. You'll need a cordless screwdriver, T20 and T30 Torx bit and magnetic holder, T20 and T30 Torx screwdriver, 6/16" hex nut driver, various drill bits, multi-grip pliers, adjustable wrench, cutter with adjustable blade, metal tape measure and folding rule, square, 2-inch and 4-foot level, and a saw to cut trim pieces if you're performing a retrofit installation. You also need custom door panels or the stainless steel door panel kit. Make sure your enclosure is ready to receive the unit, including power and potable water. While unpacking the refrigerator or freezer columns is easy, there is a tipping hazard. Be sure to use 2 people every time you move or lift the unit, and always remove the carton vertically. Protect the floor and front of the enclosure with a piece of cardboard or plywood before lifting the unit from the pallet. Then remove the shifting brackets. Remove the install kit, which you will need to complete the installation. Notice the parts are labeled A, B, and C, which correspond with the manual sections. Now it's time to prep the enclosure and install the units. If you're performing a side-by-side retrofit install, use the frame kit assembly as shown here. Follow the kit instructions for a smooth, even look. For flush mount installations, consider finishing the interior of the enclosure the same as the exterior in the cabinetry. Before beginning the installation steps, securely attach the anti-tip brackets to the back of the enclosure. Follow the instructions in the installation manual. Make sure the brackets are attached securely to the studs or other weight-bearing structure. Drywall, cinder block, or still curing concrete is not strong enough. We'll demonstrate the side-by-side flush installation now. For side-by-side installations, use the unification kit included with the column freezer to seal the appliances together. First, remove the base panels from both units. Then, use the self-adhesive tape to attach the sealing mat to the freezer unit so the mat is between the 2 units. Now, place the units next to each other and install the connecting brackets at both top and bottom. Insert the filler strip between the appliances and plug in the appliance, making sure the unit has power. Tie a long string around the middle of the power cord and use it to gently pull the power cord off the ground. Tape the string to the front of the appliance to keep the cord from getting pinched when you roll the unit into the enclosure. Make sure you don't unplug the cord when you do this. Before attaching the water line, first ensure there's no dust or debris in the line. Insert the water line from the rear bottom left corner and push the water line to the front. Tighten the connection and make sure there is no leak when you turn the water on. Fully raise the leveling legs, then roll the unit into place. Do not pinch or crimp either the power cord or the water line. Use the gauge tool to measure the thickness of the door panels and use that measurement to adjust the depth of the unit in the enclosure so the door panels fit flush or proud with the other cabinetry. Once the unit is at the correct depth in the enclosure, use a Phillips screwdriver to level the unit. If you use a cordless screwdriver, make sure the torque limit is set to the lowest level. To avoid a tipping hazard, both front legs must be in contact with the floor so the weight of the unit is carried onto the legs. Now, use a carpenter's level or a smartphone app to ensure the unit is both level and plumb. Attach the safety bracket to the top of the enclosure to ensure that the unit is securely attached to the enclosure and will not move or tip. Next, insert the pin into both cover rails. Trim the ribbed edge of the filler assembly if necessary, then cover the safety bracket. Before attaching the door panels, load the door bins with the appropriate weight for the unit to ensure the gap width remains correct after food is loaded into the bins. You'll need the C parts for the panel attachment portion of the installation manual. Begin by using the appropriate door template to mark the correct screw locations. Partially insert the screws on the third hole from the top on each side. These screws will provide support during the panel installation. Now, hang the panel on the door and align the panel doors with assistance if necessary. To adjust the door panel horizontally, loosen the screws and slide the panel support screws left or right in the slotted holes until aligned. Then tighten the support screws and insert and tighten all remaining mounting screws with an assistant holding the panel in place if necessary. To adjust the door panel vertically, loosen the screws in the appliance support bracket and move the plastic rails to make adjustments as desired. Then, hold the bracket in place while you tighten all the bracket screws. To install the decorative side trim, start in the middle and snap the trim securely into place, continuing upward until secure, then downward until complete. Finally, attach the air separator and door kick panel. Whether using a stainless steel or wood toe kick panel, simply attach the magnetic strips to the panel, then attach it to the unit. If the door won't close automatically, you'll need to adjust the door spring tension with the T20 Torx bit. Rotate the adjusting screw between 1 and 0, with 1 being the maximum spring tension and 0 being no spring tension. The default door opening stop is 150 degrees, but can be reduced to 90 degrees for certain installations. Each door can be adjusted separately. Open the door to 90 degrees. Insert the stop pin in the holes at the back of the hinge that are now aligned. If needed, use a rubber mallet to fully insert the pin. You've completed a Signature Kitchen Suite integrated refrigerator and freezer column installation. Visit signaturekitchensuite.com for more information on our precision built-in kitchen appliances.